Chapter 4, Problem 1, listed as Exercise 411 in your text, asks us to do basically 1/2 of a bank rec. Let me point out to you what I mean by that. You know that you do both sides of a bank rec. You do the bank side and the checkbook side, so when you come to the bottom they equal. But they say determine the true cash balance starting with the unadjusted bank balance. So we're going to be looking for the actual cash balance in the bank, and if we were doing both sides of this, that would be the same amount that would be at the bottom of the other side where we do the checkbook. So let's go through and take a look at this. The unadjusted balance per the bank statement was $81.50. So we need that $81.50. So we got that. Then they tell us that deposits in transit were $31.50. Deposits in transit are bank speak for charges outstanding. Here's a quick look at the adjustments we would do for a bank. Checks outstanding, deposits outstanding, and errors. There's always the odd one that pops up, but they're the big three for adjustments for bank statements. So, deposit outstanding is this one. So, our chart says we add that. So let's add our deposit in transit. And what was it? $31.50. Now they tell us that a debit memo was, and here's the key word, here's the magic word that you need to see. A debit memo was included with the bank statement. Clever of me to pick a color you can't see. Let me try a different color. Included with the bank statement. That means it's already in here because we're starting with the unadjusted bank balance, and that's already in there. So we don't have to do anything with that. But if you look at our chart, we would have to do that on the company side, on the company checkbook. But right now we're just doing the bank side. So a $5,611 check that we wrote, that we took out of our bank, out of our checkbook, had not been paid. So we know that this check is out there, but the bank doesn't. So we have to subtract that from the bank side. That's a check outstanding because the bank balance doesn't include that $56.11. So we have to subtract that. Let's see what else they tell us. The bank statement included a $950 credit memo for the collection of a note. Well, they collected a bill for us. That's what that means. But again, the magic word, the bank statement included, it's already in here. It's like ragu spaghetti sauce. It's in there. Okay? So we don't need to do anything of that. And that's just BS that should be spread around the farm. So we handled the pieces that we need. Turned out that of all the stuff up there, we only needed really 2 pieces, okay, plus the beginning balance. So if you take 81.5, add 31.50, subtract 56.11, the true cash balance at the end is $79,039. $79,039. If we were doing the full bank statement, where we would also be doing the checkbook side, that number would also appear on the company's checkbook. So, like we've said many times in class, the hard part of accounting is wading through the accounting babble.